Just as we wait for more people to arrive, I'll just introduce everyone. I'm Catherine Zabo. I've been at Blythe Academy nearly 3 years now. I'm also the mom of two kids, my son who's in grade 12 and my daughter who's in second year university. So I've been through all these educational choices, summer school, all of that. So I can provide you the parent perspective. And I'm joined today by Sarah Black, who specializes in summer school and night school as well, and part-time studies. So she'll tell you a little bit more about herself when she starts talking. And also not on screen right now is my colleague Iksha. So we'll all do different parts of the presentation. So I'm just gonna start. So welcome everyone, thank you for coming. And I plan for this talk to be about 20 minutes, maybe a little more, and afterwards we will have time for questions. And if you think of questions next week or later today, you can also always get in touch with us. So I just want to begin by telling you a little bit about our story. We were started by Sam Blythe, who gave us our name and who always had an interest in experiential flexible learning. Blythe began with travel programs. Our first local academy opened in 2002 in the heart of Toronto. In 2018, Blythe Academy joined Globe Educate, one of the world leaders in private school education with more than 50 schools in 9 countries. We emphasize nimble, personalized education. Our focus is building well-rounded students. Blythe Academy's mission is to create personalized learning experiences that inspire our students to take charge of their academic careers. We understand that success looks different for every student. Blythe Academy students graduate with the tools in place for a seamless transition into successful post-secondary academic careers and new ideas that will shape the world. So Blythe Academy has in-person campuses throughout Southern Ontario. We also have 2 full-time online programs, both a scheduled one and a self-paced one. And each of our campuses has its own personality. 2 of our schools are sports focused, but all of our schools emphasize small classes. And for our full-time students, the 4 quad structure. And if for everyone, summer school or night school or our daytime students, just lots of communication between the parents, the teachers, and the students. If there is a campus you're specifically interested in learning more about, please let us know, and we can connect you to the principal at any time. We are also accepting applications for April start for our full-time day students. In addition to in-person learning, of course, we do have the online programs with, I believe right now, nearly 30,000 students across both programs, both the online programs. So at Blythe Academy, we always keep our classes small. We have a range of between 6 to 18 students amongst all of our academies, but I believe for summer school, it is even smaller. So Sarah will touch on that later. So the small classes ensure that your student gets the support they need. We only hire the best, and we do hire every year. We have far more freedom than public school boards. Our teachers care a lot about what they do, and they love being in the classroom. They are very committed to keeping open lines of communication with parents as well. They do this primarily by leveraging our online learning and reporting platform, Edsby, to keep parents up to date on activities. So I'd just like to talk about our academics generally for a moment. What sets Blythe Academy apart from the academic delivery at other schools is our dedication to tailoring the learning to the personal needs and interests of our students. With truly small class sizes, teachers have more time for one-on-one support for each student in their class. Experiential learning brings the curriculum to life, keeping students engaged in the concepts learned in class. This style of lesson provides real-world experience with students actively applying the concepts they are learning. Our teachers take advantage of the surrounding communities as an extension of the classroom as well. So that's a good segue into the next part of the presentation, which my colleague Sarah Black is going to do, talking about summer school.
Hi everyone, as Catherine mentioned, my name is Sarah Black and I oversee our summer school program. I have been with Blythe for about 7 years now. I am kind of a jack of all trades. I started out teaching and then I worked my way through the school in wearing various other hats. And now I look after summer school and I also do a lot of the admissions around here. So we've got 2 summer sessions. We're running both virtually and in person at select campuses. Our July session starts on July 5th and runs through to July 27th. And our August session starts on August 2nd and runs through to the 26th. We're offering in-person classes in July only at our Lawrence Park, Mississauga, and Ottawa campuses. Our class sizes are in the summer are very similar to what you would see during the year. A virtual class will go no bigger than 13 students. And the reason 13 is our number is so that the teacher can see all students on the screen at one time. In person will not go any bigger than 16. On average, you're going to get between 8 and 10 students per class. We do advise registering no later than 3 weeks prior to the start of the class. And that's just so that we can get a sense of what courses are actually going to run. And we can kind of start slotting in teachers where they need to be. Each session is 4 weeks each, and this goes quickly. It's an intense, condensed program. Students are in class Monday through Friday from 9 until 3:30. The actual lessons, sorry, I should walk back a bit. The actual lessons are from 9 until 1 o'clock. And then from 1:30 until 3:30, there's teacher office hours. So students are only required to be in class from 9 until 1, and the afternoon is time for independent study and office hours, which will give them the opportunity to get one-on-one support with their teachers. Next slide. So again, there's our schedule. I've kind of already gone through that. We're not offering grade 9 classes this year, unfortunately. We will only be offering core classes in grades 10, 11, and 12. Next slide. Again, it seems I've already gone through this. One thing I will talk about though is the type of teaching and learning that you're going to get in summer school. It's again an exact copy of what students would otherwise receive during the year, whether it's virtual or in person. Students are going to experience experiential learning every single day, whether it's going for a walk if they're at our Lawrence Park campus down Yonge Street, or reenacting a battle on Lakeshore at our Mississauga campus. It's not going to be a teacher-led thing. Teachers are simply the directors and students are the actors who are really taking the lead role here. Next slide. So our virtual classes, we get a lot of questions about this. Some people get it confused between our self-paced and self-directed campus, Blythe Academy Online. But the virtual classes run the exact same way that a physical campus would. So it's structured, it's teacher-led, lots of teacher support, experiential learning, personalized learning, and students are interacting with their peers every single day. The academics are just as rigorous as they would be in our bricks and mortar classes. So it's a really great opportunity if you're traveling throughout the summer, or if you want to spend some time at the cottage. The virtual campus might be the best option. And another great thing about our virtual classes is they're running in July and August. So if you're not free in July, you can take the class in August. Next slide. Here is an overview of our classes. As you can see, they are just the core classes. So you'll get in grade 10, English, math, and science. In grade 11, the core maths, English, and then the 3 big sciences. Grade 12, you'll also have the same options. So the English is the 3 big maths, so advanced functions, calculus, and data management, and then those 3 big sciences, physics, chemistry, and biology. And one thing that often comes up is, how is my home school going to get a record of my course? So we are a fully accredited school by the Ministry of Education. So once the class is done, the report card will be sent to your child's home school and it will be uploaded on the transcript from there. Next slide. So that's a good segue to post-secondary acceptances. So I will pass it back to Catherine. And if you have any questions at the end, please feel free to ask us.
So I'll take care of this, the last part of our presentation. Once again, I know Catherine and Sarah had introduced me, but my name is Diksha, and I'm also a fellow admissions manager at Blythe Academy, and I've been working in the field of education for the past 4 years. So as Sarah mentioned, as you can see on our screen, here are some of the many schools our students have attended over the last 2 years, and we are extremely proud of the success our students have received. 90% of our students receive first choice university acceptances, and 85 of them receive full or partial entrance scholarships. In addition, the majority of our students demonstrate an improvement in their attitude towards learning, and their marks have reflected this academic growth. Credits earned at Blythe Academy are universally accepted, including at our summer school, for our summer school courses as well. They are highly respected, and students have gone on to attend top universities in their fields of choice. So there are other methods of learning at Blythe Academy online, in addition to the in-person campuses, and this can augment your child's current school commitments as well. We typically see students who need to repeat a course, increase scores, or who want to take a course not offered at their current home school. So as we've mentioned at several points in our presentation, you do have the option to study with us online, both with our flexible self-directed schedule, which is through our Blythe Academy online program, or enrolling in our Orbit program in our summer school program, which, as Sarah mentioned, is live virtual learning. And in addition to summer school, we also offer night school, and this is offered virtually, and it will eventually also be offered at in-person Blythe campuses as well. And that marks the end of our presentation. You can always learn more by going to our website, as you can see on our screen, which is blytheeducation.com. Or if you did have any additional questions about our Blythe Academy programs, you can also contact us by sending us an email at admissions@blytheeducation.com,